Alright, we should be all set up again. Let's give this a shot. Everything's working now, which is great. Alright. Fantastic. See what's going on here. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our clearance. Clearance is 118.75. 118.75. Go ahead and put that into COM 1. All right. Fantastic, and I don't think we're actually connected to PilotEdge yet. No, we are. Okay, great. And we have our flight plan. Denver clearance Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra IFR to Eagle.
Number 40 Tango Sierra, Denver clearance near Eagle County Airport. Rockies grant 3 departure, Kremlin transition then is filed. Climb VFC click maintain 10,000. Spec 14,000, 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 3516.
Alright, cleared to Eagle, Rocky 3 departure, Kremlin transition. Climb B the SID, except maintain 10,000, expect 14,000, 10 minutes after departure. 126.1 is our departure frequency, and 2516 in the box for 401 Tango Sierra.
41 Tango Sierra, read back correct.
Man, I gotta get better at writing down my damn transponder code.
Monterey Tower, King Air 30 Bravo Golf.
Hilarious trying to figure out what I wrote down. I usually get it right, but man, it takes a lot of work. Okay, 2516. Alt, okay. We're squawking mode Charlie here. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan entered. 26.1 in the standby on COM 2.
For 799 Papa Charlie, contact
so
Center 1.
Let's delete this flight plan. Full stop. We are on the ground at Denver. That is correct. And putting in this departure is going to be, shouldn't be too bad. It's basically just Zimmer and then Kremling. So Zimmer all the way to Z, C, I,
Solid Tower, red cap 45, short 35.
MR,
Short 45.
and then Romeo,
35 flip 6.
Lima, Golf, and then Eagle, Kilo, Echo, Golf, Echo, Wunderbar. Okay. That's it. Our initial altitude is going to be 10,000 feet.
799 Papa Charlie, open to Roger.
Great, great. Let me adjust my volume here. There we go. A little bit less engine noise, a little bit more talking. Fantastic. Okay. We're all set up here. And then our ground frequency. So we're probably going to be taking 26. So we'll talk to 12185. maybe get a correction here. Let me just double check the weather again. Yeah, 060, 9 to 17. Oh, it's variable though. Ah, 020 to 110. So it still feels like runway 8 would be what we would like. Anyways, so go ahead and talk to ground on 12185. Grab our taxi clearance. Got our departure frequency queued up there. Set the tower once we know that we got the ground right. And we'll just finish picking up the weather here. 060, 917, variable 020, 110, visibility 10, 9,000, 12,000, 22,000 for clouds, temperature 19, 2.2, altimeter 3013. Cool. We are ready to go. Denver round Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra at signature with the weather ready for taxi.
For 401 Tango Sierra at Denver ground, runway 35 left taxi via Mike.
35 left via Mike, Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra. Sweet. Alright, and it looks like I screwed up my trim there. So let's go ahead and set that to up 3. Taxi, and nav lights, come on. Okay, this is Lima 1, which gets us on to Mike, which will be a right turn. Going to be departing to the north. And according to the SID, we are clear up to 10,000 feet. And we're going to be getting vectors from ATC. So tower for 35 left is 33.3, queuing that up now. Okay, that's standby comm 1. We've still got 26.1 in our standby comm 2.
Red Star 45, contact departure.
Departure Red Star 45.
American 1072, contact Salt Lake City Center, 125.57.
Basically going to have a straight crosswind from the right.
Red Star 45, Salt Lake departure, contact
That'll be a lot of fun.
We're 242, Mike, contact NorCal approach, 121.3.
Cool, that's us on the left, going over to the tower. See, and I need to turn off here.
American 1072, Salt Lake City Center, descend via the Delta 4 arrival, landing south to Salt Lake City, or person landing north to Salt Lake City, altimeter 3018.
We'll wait for him to give a read back. Go ahead and go full rich here. Make sure we're all configured. Denver Tower Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, holding short 35 left. Go ahead and
We're 242,
bug
Mike Charlie, NorCal approach, expect the ILS runway 28 left approach.
our runway heading here. theoretically we're gonna fly into some rain, so gonna get our pitot heat and our prop de-ice warming up. There's that crosswind. And we are ready to go. Just wait on our clearance here. We'll give them another call in a couple minutes. Alright, before takeoff checklist, brakes are set, instruments are checked, good vacuum, fuel pump is off, mixture is set. Alrighty, I'm going to say that we've done our run up. Everything's locked up, flaps are up, trim set, lights are set, transponder set, and we're just waiting for clearance. Denver Tower, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra is ready for departure at 35 left.
401 Tango Sierra, Denver Tower, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
35 left, clear for takeoff, Bonanza 1 Tango Sierra. Okay. Slowly advance the power. Strobe lights come on, landing lights come on, taxi lights come off. Nobody on the approach path, and nobody is on the runway. Use the full available length of this runway here. 35 left identified. Hold our brakes. Crossing correction in. And takeoff power set. Brakes released.
Brakes brakes out, affirmative, you can expect that.
Okay, airspeed's alive. Engine instruments in the green. Push around a little bit here. That's rotate. Gear comes up. Screwed up, which is fine. That should be fixed now. Wonderful. Alright, let's bug 10,000 feet. Swap that over to GPS and get 12610 and stand by on COM 1. That's set. Denver Tower, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra. I think we were expecting heading on departure. Do you have a heading for us?
Everyone Tango Sierra, fly runway heading contact departure.
Runway heading and over to departure. Thanks, 401 Tango Sierra. So long. Denver departure, Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra, climbing 7.5 for 10,000 feet, runway heading.
401 Tango Sierra, Denver departure, radar contact, maintain 14,000, clear to Kremlin VOR, resume on navigation.
14,000, clear to Kremlin and resume on nav 401 Tango Sierra, thanks. Okay, that makes things easy for us, so we're gonna go here, here, we're gonna go direct, and we're going to hit the nav button, we're gonna make our left-hand turn, and we're gonna go ahead and bug 14,000 feet. There we go. And we'll continue our climb. Cool, 14,000 feet bugged. We're gonna slow our ascent a little bit here. Whoa, what's going on?
What's the 138 frequency in there?
Start course to 267. Course set. That right. No, it should be pull open, right? Yeah. That is open. Alright, so climb. We're looking for 25 inches manifold pressure, 2500 prop. Let's go ahead and pull back on the prop here. So we're doing 24-25. Pretty close.
American 1072, contact Salt Lake City, approach 128.1.
And we're looking for about 110 indicated. And we're doing about 115, 120, so that's great.
132.25. For 242 Mike Summit, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
Alright, so quick weather check at Eagle. 220, 12 knots, visibility 10, clouds broken 8,000, temperature 17, dew point -2, altimeter 3017.
Best check 25, Salt Lake City Center under.
Great. That actually makes life pretty easy for us. We're going to land with a headwind instead of the last time we came in, which was with a 6-knot tailwind. So that's great. Go ahead and pull up the procedure. Last time we flew the
leaving the Bravo airspace in the next 2 miles and
DME for 25. But I think we're going to try the RNAV from RLG. And ForeFlight just crashed on me there. Right, we're going fairly quickly now, so I'm just going to drop us to 22. Just lower the power a bit.
1072 Salt Lake City approach, say altitude.
Okay, ForeFlight's back up. Procedure.
1072, plan the
RNAV.
ILS runway 34 right approach.
That's route. Close. Procedure. Select approach. RNAV. Gonna 25D. Going in from RLG. And we're going to go ahead and load that. Check our flight plan here. Great. Yeah, get our landing lights on.
November 9 Papa Charlie, say intentions.
We're heading for some clouds, but we're doing pretty good on our climb here, so terrain's not going to be an issue, which is great. And we're making pretty good good
November
speed here
7,
as well.
9 Papa Charlie, open center, say intentions. Okay, number 9 Papa Charlie, were you given a descent instruction? Okay, number 9 Papa Charlie, then maintain level 220. And next time, unless you were given an instruction to descend G on arrival,
figure out if anything broke.
Not the case for the Madman 6 since it's not an RNAV. Maintain
traffic.
the altitude, please.
It's like they're departing or something down there. Pretty low. Getting close to the clouds now. It's my air temperature here. Just coming up on freezing. So good thing that the heat's on.
Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, you can expect the visual approach running 28 right. San Francisco Airport, 11 and 12 o'clock.
Alright, so we should have about 25-30 minutes or so en route. We'll probably just do a full stop, come back around, depart out VFR, pending weather, to Aspen. Then we'll hop into Aspen, do a full stop there, and then peel out, probably VFR as well, to Telluride. Telluride should be fun. I think I've only landed there a couple different times, but this whole area is really fun to fly around it.
125.7.
So we've got about 2,500 to go. Making real good speed up here. Engine's a little hot, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and set a 10-minute timer here, and then we're gonna swap out fuel tanks. That's running.
Back in 10,
and as we get in the clouds here, just looking at our indicators here, just making sure we're not losing prop performance or anything like that that might indicate icing.
Also
just looking at our wing here.
To land south, fly present heading intercept.
Should be just fine.
Runway 34 right, localizer report established. Descent to maintain 1000. Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, depart memo, present heading, intercept running 3 right, localizer, then descent to maintain 3000.
Still a little loud. Just adjust this a little bit more. It's a little better. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at this approach here. See if I can get it up on air server.
Back at 1072, descent to maintain 8000.
Great, so lower right hand corner is for flight.
1 o'clock.
Here's our LDDME. Let's go ahead and pull up Eagle. Go down to approach RNAV GPS Delta. So we're going to be coming in on the Crumling VOR. Going to go to Kimball, then Powers, AWAC, Nepri, and Zotzi. is going to be our missed approach fix before going all the way up to Jesse.
Make it 1072, 2 miles from Algae, maintain 8,000 until establishing the localizer, clear nozzle, make 34 right approach.
So fairly steep approach, but should be easier to execute than the LDA DME for sure. Even though actually it's easier to do the LDA DME in this airplane than the Challenger that we were in last night.
3 miles, so opposite direction.
But not last night, night before last.
Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, 17, 2,500. Expect ILS if you don't have the airport time for the next 2 to 3 miles.
Awesome. So weather well within minimums there. 2,400 will be our minimum altitude. Super. But we are all set up for that. Consider that briefed. We're at 13.6. About to level off here at 14,000. Gonna double check our terrain clearance here.
2 Mike Charlie, clear visual approach, running to your right, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5 today.
Yep, loads just fine.
American 1072, contact Tower 119.05.
Alright, and as we level off here, I'm going to go into a performance cruise here. So we're going to be at about 55% power, about 2,100 RPM, and all the way down there. And, oh, sorry, no.
American 1072, solid 50 Tower, wind 2,
that makes a lot more sense.
707, runway 34 right, clear to line.
2,321
Rest right 45, Denver Center, roger.
inches of manifold pressure. We should be looking for fuel flow around
Number 242 Mike Charlie, San Francisco Tower, runway 2 right, clear to line.
13.2. Seems awfully low. Yeah, I don't think that's interesting.
Then at 2119, correction 2118, capital equipment standby.
Oh no, we should have higher fuel flow because we're a little higher up here. So I guess 17 is the number. Maybe 18. Let's see if that makes the aircraft happy here. That'll work. Go ahead and hit the yaw damper. Alright, so far so good. Flying into a little bit of weather here. Got 25 minutes before we should be on the ground.
Clearance standby. November 9er Papa Charlie, got a routing amendment for you, advisory to copy. We're a 9er Papa Charlie, actually, just stand by one for coordination.
We've got dings incoming. Let's see what's going on here.
Number 9 Papa Charlie is cleared to the Hayward Airport via direct Manteca VOR. That's Echo Charlie Alpha. Victor 195, Sonol, direct. Send upon discretion, maintain full level 200.
Alright, we've got this ridge line coming up ahead. It's the first one, and then there should be another one. It's where our LG is, the Kremlin VOR. From there we'll turn south on the RNAV. Getting close here. Just check these performance numbers against what I've got listed here on the chart. I only have cruise profiles up to 10,000 feet though, which makes this doing a little extrapolation here. But we're doing as expected here. About 165 true, 180 over the ground. I'm just going to do quick double checking here, make sure that GPS isn't going to throw me somewhere I don't want to be.
Just contact ground pointing.
Yep, no, that all looks good. Yep, no, that's all correct.
Turn left at Hotel 11, then contact ground.
This is great. Okay, here's that first ridge line. Now we're into the valley. Over, this is what, Tabernash and Fraser. Fraser to our south here. Over there, and Tabernash sort of over here.
242 Mike Charlie, San Francisco ground taxi, that's signature via Charlie.
Ooh.
Right, 1072 Salt Lake City ground taxi via hotel to the rim.
Alright, so we'll gonna start getting ready to do our descent and approach checklist here. Got the weather, brief the approach. Seatbelts are good, GPS is on, landing lights come back on. Mixture's set, and we'll go ahead and pause there until we actually start coming down. We'll get a Denver Center call real quick, ask them if they're ready for an approach request. Denver Center, Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra. We're about 27 miles west of Kremling VOR. Let me know when you're ready to give us an approach.
1 Tango Sierra, stand by. Total 20 heavy, you're number 2,
That was
stand
a really
by.
long call. Jeez. Yeah, K-Bash, this is really beautiful scenery over here. My ortho isn't particularly high res in Colorado, but it's pretty nice. I think it jumps up in resolution as we get closer to Aspen too. It's been a while since I put all that stuff together.
Resident 2118, capital clearance.
Alright, gonna go ahead and swap tanks now too.
Resident 2118, capital ground, you're on ground frequency, sir.
And we'll reset the timer here, and we'll do 20-minute timer. Should be on the ground by then, but in case we're not, that is running.
Resident 2118 is clear to San Jose International Airport, Bravo 6 departure. Thorn. Direct Morid. That's Bravo Oscar, Romeo Echo Delta. Clyde. Direct. Maintain 3000. Expect 13,000 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 6405. Resident 2118, you're back correct. Or 1 Tango Sierra, contact Denver Center 120.47.
12047, Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra, so on. Denver Center, good evening, Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra, 14,000.
Or 401 Tango Sierra, Denver Center, roger. You altimeter 3017.
17, thanks. Get that set here. Alright, just waiting on an approach. We've got the RNAV briefed. So if we can make a request, that'll be what I do. Little weather update there. Some nastiness.
Delta 20 heavy clearance available, advise for you to copy.
Yeah, they're getting tossed around really good here.
Delta 20 heavy is cleared Albuquerque Airport. Layla's 5 departure. St. John's and us filed. Climb via the SID. Squawk 2115. Delta 20 heavy, it's Layla's 5 departure, St. John's and us filed. St. John's is in a transition, otherwise reback is correct. Thank you. Delta 20 Heavy, Phoenix ground, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, Romeo, Bravo, Bravo 13. Ladder Papa Charlie, contact open center 134.907.
Alright, well, we're going to need an approach pretty soon here.
Red Drive 45 has weather to Telluride. We'd like to be VR Alpha from Con.
Red Drive 45, pass that request on to the next controller and stand by for the frequency.
Roger.
Order 799 Papa Charlie, open center, roger.
Alright, yeah, we're only 6 miles over
118.57.
Kremlin.
57 or 45?
Denver Center, Bonanza 401, tickets here. We're about 5 miles west of, or east of our initial approach fix into Eagle. Can we get an approach?
Sure, copy on, say again.
It's Bonanza 401, tickets here. We're looking for an approach in the Eagle.
Or one thing is, are you requesting approach type or?
We'll take the RNAV.
November 1 Tango's here, do you need an approach type, or are you requesting an approach type, or do you just need an approach to be assigned?
We were just looking for an approach to be assigned. We've already briefed the RNAV, so if we can get that, that'd be great.
Number 1 Tango's here, I was about to assign you the visual, but you can expect the RNAV GPS, or correction, RNAV Delta.
Alright, we'll expect the RNAV Delta. Appreciate it.
Number 1 Tango's here, cross Kremlin at about 14,000, cleared RNAV Delta approach.
Cleared on the RNAV Delta and cross Kremlin at or below, or at or above 14,000 feet. 401 tickets here. Okay. About time. Not sure why that
Russia
took so long to do.
Maintain 17,000.
Procedure. Activate approach. Alright.
Delta 20 Heavy, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Good go. Full mixture and full prop, and take down our power. Slow down a bit. Just above. There we go. Great.
Over 9 Papa Charlie, connect NorCal approach 124.8.
Tower is going to be 119.8. so we're going to stay at 14,000 until Kimball. Then we're going to descend down to 12,000.
November 7th,
Down to
Niner Papa
11,000.
Charlie. Our caliper driver sent a process discretion maintain 8,000. We're Niner Papa Charlie, the Oakland altimeter 2991. Rising at 2118. Capital ground was at Yukon up. Rising at 2118, already 34 left, taxi via Yankee Alpha.
Let's try and bump the speed up a little bit to 120. This is fun in low vis. Kind of like this a lot.
Number 1, Tango Sierra. Contact Eagle Tower 119.8 at AWAC.
At AWAC, we'll go on over to Tower 40120. Okay, good to know. Tower AWAC.
Shack 45, roger. IFR cancellation received. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, change crew. There's no further travel reserve around the Telluride Airport, except for a couple of targets to your 10 o'clock, about 10 miles, altitude gates 130 300, and it appears to be northwestbound. Initial traffic 2 o'clock, 6 miles northeastbound. Altitude gates 12009, type 1 as well.
Would really love to see the ground sometime soon. See if the weather's changed at all here. Still indicating VFR.
Delta 20 heavy connect departure.
Clouds are broken at 8,000 feet. But we're pretty clearly in the soup here.
Delta 20 heavy Phoenix departure, radar contact. Plan to maintain full level 210.
Nothing to see. So we're almost at Kimball here. Go ahead and jump to the map. Gonna be going to 187. We're looking for 12,000 feet. Got one target traffic
Reg,
down there.
Was that Brickback 202 calling for your planes? Roger, stand by. Roger, at 2118, Capital Tower, and 34 left, and take off.
Reduce the power again a little bit. There we go. There's some visibility. And there it goes.
Brickyard 202 is
Looking
for
it down a
Denver
little bit
National
faster
Airport.
here.
Gibson 5 departure. Venice filed. Maintain 1-4000. Expect flight level 210 once over and after departure. Squawk 1426. Brickyard 202, back up.
Alright, coming up on 12,000 as scheduled. About to hop down to 11,100. 3, 2, 1.
Roger, at 2118, connect NorCal departure.
Okay, 11,100 bugged.
Roger, at 2118, NorCal departure with our contact. Follow maintain 9,000.
Drop the power here. Just endure the beeping. It's a steep enough approach where there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the gear. We're gonna put in all of our flaps before AWAC. That's 11,100. That was a weird thing that did. That busted through the altitude and then climbed back up to it. Alright, 1-notch flaps. Ooh, I don't know what this autopilot's doing, but it's not doing anything very elegantly. And I'm gonna go ahead and put full flaps now. And we're gonna keep ourselves at around 80 knots here. Great, and we've got our glide slope coming in, so we're gonna stay at 11,100 until that comes in. We'll follow that all the way down, knowing that we should be at Nepri at around 9,800 and 60 feet. Alright, so we're going to hop on over to Tower now and give Tower a call. Eagle Tower, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra on the RNAV 25, crossing over AWAC.
Number 401, Tango Sierra, Eagle Tower to 25, clear to land.
25, clear to land, 401, Tango Sierra.
Delta 20 Heavy, connect Alpha Creek Center 134.
Okay, we've got our landing clearance. Alright, so we've got our weather. We've briefed everything, seatbelts are on. GPS is set, landing lights are on, mixtures full, props full, fuel selector is on the fullest tank. Cal flaps are closed. Gears down, flaps down, making normal approach speed at around 80 knots. And we've got gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop and seatbelt all checked out. Okay, here we go. We've got the glide slope intercepted here. Just going to fly this all the way down. And we're going to be looking for 2400 AGL decision altitude here. Alright, so as we descend, I'm going to pull back on the power again. Try and hit that 80 knots.
For one thing, I see opposite direction traffic ahead. He's about a mile north of the airport. Altitude Kate's 9,500.
One thing is here is looking. Let's see, north of the airport. I don't have them. Move my head around here.
Navo 9 Papa Charlie, Kadak NorCal approach 125.35.
Not that far below us. Oh, but I'm not seeing it. Huh. I really don't see him.
Number 1 Tango Sierra's traffic should be straight ahead there. Yeah, he's indicating 10,000.
Affirmative, still no visual on the traffic. Okay.
Number 7 909 Papa Charlie, NorCal approach, turn right heading 250, vector visual approach, right to right, descend to maintain 6,000.
Where the hell is he? Should be like right up my butt here.
Number 1 Tango Sierra should be off your left wing now, eastbound.
Alright, it's still looking, no visual on traffic. That might be a bug at this point. Once it goes here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect our autopilot here. And do the fun part of the approach. Nice and quiet now. And adding a little bit of power back in.
Navo 9 Papa
Holding
Charlie,
steady
turn right
at
heading
80 knots.
280.
Looking good.
Number 9 Papa Charlie, descend to maintain 3,400 as you turn there at Oakland Airport, 1 o'clock, 15 miles, report inside. Bonanza Papa Charlie, roger. Cleared visual approach. Runway 28 right.
Alright, we've got 8 knot crosswind from the left. A little low. Okay, keeping the swing low. Lovely.
202 double coming over to taxi with level.
Brickyard 202, Eagle Ground, runway 25, taxi via Alpha.
125, yeah, Brickyard 202.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, safe parking.
Going into the FBO for 1 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, roger. Hold short of Alpha, then contact ground.
Hold short Alpha and over to ground 401 Tango Sierra. Okay, flaps coming up here. Hey there, brakes. Let's work here. There we go. Landing lights come off, strobe lights come off. And ground is 0.8. Oh, great. My scenery is incorrect. Eagle ground, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, holding short Alpha. Looks like my scenery is not 100% correct here.
Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, Eagle ground appears to be, everyone's scenery is not up to date, but give way.
That's not gonna happen.
There's a dash 8. Are you on taxiway Alpha at this time in your scenery?
Negative, not quite on Alpha yet, still short on, it looks like Alpha 4.
Brickyard 202, are you on Alpha or is the Bonanza in the way?
I'm on Alpha and the Bonanza's right in the middle of Alpha also.
Alright, 1 Tango Sierra, roger. Taxi straight ahead if you could.
Alright, straight into the FBO 401 Tango Sierra.
Brickyard 202, give way to the Bonanza, then continue taxi.
I'll give way to the Bonanza and continue taxi Brickyard 202.
Sorry about that, guy.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, the does show Charlie 2 straight in, correct?
Affirmative, I'm on Charlie 2 right now.
Roger.
That's more or less correct, that's still not quite spot on. Man,
Bonanza, Papa Charlie,
I
contact,
updated
Delta
this
Tower,
scenery
118.3
yesterday after flying
today.
into Eagle and noticing that it was incorrect. So it looks like it's a real bummer there to figure out what's going on. To find the one true Eagle scenery. Alright,
Eisenhower 2118, connect NorCal approach 124.8.
let's go ahead and set up really quick for the next flight here. So we know our flight plan. Clear all. Going Eagle to Aspen. Gonna try and do this VFR. See what the Aspen weather is.
Eisenhower 2118, NorCal approach, roger. The Stockton altimeter 2985.
Weather's not great, if I'm being honest.
Oakland Tower, November 799 Papa Charlie.
But I should be able to get out of here, no problem.
Number 799 Papa Charlie, Oakland Tower, rotate to right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 right, 9 Papa
We're
Charlie.
probably gonna get a
And the
new
wind 28015.
code, so go ahead and turn that off here. Alright, so we'll just do a quick VFR departure. Before we do this, I'm going to go ahead and send a VFR flight plan along to make my progress bar happy, as we are V-35 slant golf. We're going Eagle to Aspen. And we're not taking any route. And we don't need to file an altitude or true airspeed or an en route time. File VFR. Lovely. Eagle ground Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra. We've got the weather. We're at the FVO and we'd like a VFR departure to the south. We're heading to Aspen today. No flight following.
Or 401 Tango Sierra, roger. And are you ready to taxi?
We are ready to taxi.
Or 1 Tango Sierra, runway 25, taxi via Alpha.
25 via Alpha 401 Tango Sierra.
And Eagle Tower, Brickyard 202, short of 25, ready to go.
Brickyard 202, is that full length for you?
It is.
Brickyard 202, Eagle Tower, roger. Runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Only 25, quick takeoff, and confirmed departure is going to be on 128.65.
Brickyard 202, affirmative.
Roger.
The scenery at Eagle. Because right now he looks like he's at Alpha 2, which is not full length. He's right at the... There's an extended threshold that you can use for departure off of Alpha 1, which would be full length. So, much confusion here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves on Alpha. Well, we're hanging out here. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this. Hang out on the map. See ya to him. Wait. Okay, well apparently I don't have the, damn it. Alright. Eagle Tower, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, holding short 25, and this is what shows up as full length for me too.
Roger. Brickyard 202, contact departure, or correction, contact our center.
Oh, to center, Brickyard 202.
Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra, Eagle Tower, runway 25, on course departure approved, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 25, on course departure approved 401 Tango Sierra. Okay, full rich, full prop, strobe lights, landing lights, taxi lights off, nobody on the approach, and he is long gone. So, I'm gonna do full length as we can get, considering the scenery. Alright. Hold the brakes.
202 Denver Center, radar contact.
And power.
Terminal southwest of...
Actually, before that, cow flaps, please. There
Aspen Airport, climb and maintain,
Alright,
level 2.
power. Crosswind correction in. And away we go. Oh, this crosswind sucks. Airspeed's alive. That's a rotate. And positive rate gear comes up. Temp on the brake, all that jazz. And we're gonna be turning south.
Brickyard 202 minutes to maintain 15,000.
I didn't give him a VFR altitude that I was gonna...
Horizon Air 21.
I didn't give him a cruise altitude.
Maintain 7,000. San Jose altimeter
Hurry to get out of here.
290901.
Oh well. So let's see how we're doing this here.
And correction, the San Jose altimeter 2988.
I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. Which is fine for me.
One thing is here, enable squawk altitude.
Hey, reset transponder for 016 is here. Oops. Sloppy, sloppy. Let's grab some altitude, shall we? If only I could actually sustain 2,500 feet per minute in the Bonanza. That would be a lot of fun. It's too easy.
Salt Lake City clearance.
That being said, our climb out performance is already pretty great. For this little guy.
Flight center 457, Salt Lake City clearance, loud and clear.
Thank you for that. Flying center 457.
Bridge 202, climb and maintain, cloud level 210.
Engine's getting mad at me again. Too hot, too hot. So we'll just continue along this valley here. We'll crest over this peak, head basically directly over the red table VOR, and then we'll give Aspen approach call.
Last check countdown was at Centurion
That'll be
737
123.8.
Roger, I don't have anything on the system for you. Recall enable. I just want to verify your call signs. You're not mixing it up with November 4, 9, or 8 Alpha Bravo.
So we're gonna not be in the clouds, so these guys can
And there's
come
no
off
flight
here.
plan associated with that as well. President 2118, Connect NorCal Approach 120.1.
Salt Lake City flying center 57 with the IR clearance out to LAX, please, with the current weather.
Flying Center 457, stand by. President 2118, NorCal Approach 17.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty impressive climb performance out of the Bonanza.
Correction, 17, 4,000, San Jose Airport, 3 o'clock, 14
Because we
miles.
could go as slow as like 85 knots.
And you can plan on visual 30 left.
Which still gives us, you know, around close enough to 1,000 feet per minute.
Roger, cross Clyde at about 4,000, prepared visual approach 23 left.
That's more like it.
Right, 737 Golf Papa, Denver approach, send it. Centurion, 7 Golf Papa is cleared from the Centennial Airport to the Steamboat
And swap fuel tanks here.
Springs Airport, Denver 9er departure. Then swap. Climb via the SID, exit maintain 900,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Aspen approach here.
And departure frequency 132.75. Squawk 6741. Centurion 7 Golf Papa, reback correct and is standby for the release on the look at the Denver 9 departure. And Centurion 7 Golf Papa, 1 enter control airspace, fly runway heading. That's two vectors to
Might have to do a
Kremlin.
quick 360 around here.
Hold for release, advise number 1 for departure. Delta 20, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6. Pfizer 2118, connect Kennedy Tower 124.0. Delta 20, Albuquerque Center 7 Follow 240.
Aspen approach Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra is over the red table VOR at 13,000 feet with the weather. We're inbound for a full stop at Aspen.
Aspen crack line for Aspen Tower, verify that was Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra.
Yep, calling Aspen approach.
Or correction, Aspen. Number 401 Tango Sierra, Aspen approach. Roger, connect Aspen Tower 118.85 if you're proceeding inbound.
Alright, we'll go ahead and give Tower a call 401 Tango Sierra. One 85. Aspen Tower Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra at 13,000 feet just south of the red table VOR, inbound, full stop with the weather.
Or 401 Tango Sierra. Aspen Tower traffic, shade ahead, off your right, altitude case 12,500, just appears to be westbound, and header straight in runway 15.
Alright, making straight in, runway 15, and we do have the traffic in sight, 401 Tango Sierra. And there's the field there. Gonna punch it in this valley here. Okay, landing lights are on because they never came off. Just fine. There's the field. We're just gonna follow the highway in.
you're 202 squawk 5350. Delta 20 contact.
Hey, thanks Sirius for letting me know. Saw that there were some dropped frames a while back, but it's putting out 30 frames per second and it looks good to me, so not sure what's up. Gonna go ahead and start pulling back the power here.
Something clear flight center 457, sorry, just checking in. Stop.
Delta 20 Heavy, altitude center, descend via the Kirky 3 arrival, runway 8 transition, altitude 3002. Flying center 457, Kirky, Los Angeles International Airport. Heated 4 departures and barrel transition, that is filed. 5 via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 1385.5, squawk 5235.
Flight center 457, clear to LAX with a heated 4 departure, barrel transition, 5 via SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency is 1355 and squawk 5235, flying center 457.
Flight center 457.
Here, coming down.
San Jose Tower, Horizon 2118, exiting on hotel, parking in the south end of Terminal B.
Yeah, first notch flaps in. Gonna go and bring in
right,
the power.
Zulu to the ramp.
30 right, cross, and Zulu to the ramp. Horizon 2118, see up.
And full flap.
2118, monitor ground 0.7 on the other side, Peter.
Monitor ground point 7 on the other side, Horizon 2118. Right there.
And we should have 5 knot crosswind from the left hand side.
November 737 Golf Papa number departure time 0009er and 1/4. Clearance is void if not up by 0020. Report airborne on this frequency and release departure.
That was a bit of a thud. Alright.
November 72 Golf Seattle Center, clearance on request.
Aspen Tower, November 401 Tango Sierra is clear of the runway on Alpha 2, looking to park in the hangars here off to our nose.
1 Tango Sierra, roger. Join Alpha to the ramp as frequency, good day.
Alpha to the ramp with you. Have a go on 401 Tango Sierra. Alright.
Victor 202, new clearance to Denver. Clear to Denver Airport via the French 3 arrival. Maintain level 210, I'll blow for you shortly.
Let's see what's going on with the stream encoding here. Looks like it got nice and bogged down. Didn't like something. Alright, parking brake set. Just let it hang out here for a second. See what's going on.
Victor 202, read that correct. Descend via the French 3 arrival. Denver altimeter 3017. November 72 Golf, clearance available, guys ready to copy. Flip 72 Golf cleared from the 5 Sierra 6 airport to the 3 Sierra 6 airport as filed. Maintain 17,000. Departure frequency 121.4. Squawk 4161, hold for release.
Alright, back in action there. Great.
Eclipse 72 Golf, read
Poor
back
little
correct.
MacBook doesn't like encoding streams.
Void not off by 0030. Report airborne on this frequency.
But
Release for departure.
should be okay for now. Turn down the encoding settings. Which is too bad because it was looking lovely.
72 Golf, read back correct. We'll talk to you shortly.
Going to tell you right
Delta
next,
20
right?
heavy
Okay,
contact,
so
Albuquerque approach 127.
Aspen,
Correct,
Kilo
123.9.
Alpha Sierra Echo to KTEX. It's going to be about a 3-minute hop. Got a little bit of weather over there.
November 737 Golf Papa.
Try and do it
Denver
VFR. I'd like to do it VFR. So that would be... Can try 12,500.
miles southwest of the Denver VOR.
Let's do a little bit of terrain dodging. Which is fine. We can fly through that valley there, cross over there. It might just be easier to climb, climb out.
Rather expect the ILS runway 8 approach.
Yeah, what happens if we do this? Then we do this. And we go to Telluride. Just doing a little flight planning and for-flight here. Saves me a little bit of grief. See, or am I still having terrain issues?
Center at 7 Golf Papa, turn left heading 270.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
Contact Denver approach 120.3.
We'll call it 14,500, but we'll aim for 12.5. Alright, how we doing on fuel? We're doing pretty good.
Heavy after uncleared cleared ILS
Swap
runway 8
over to the right here. And we're on tower frequency, so we'll hop on over to ground. Which is 0.9er. This will be the last flight of the day here.
202 Denver approach, roger, expect direction. Expect
And we'll get underway.
5 left approach today.
Let's get and release our brakes here and Euro over to the right. Aspen ground Bonanza 401 Tango Sierra with the weather. We'd like a VFR departure to the southwest at 14,500. Going to Telluride. No flight following, please.
So 401 Tango Sierra, Aspen ground runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
33 via Alpha 401 Tango Sierra. Last flight, let's make it a good one. Let's try and
Sierra
avoid the
7 Golf Papa, climb
clouds.
to maintain, level 180.
I'm getting a Telluride. That should be fun. I haven't flown a Telluride in a long time, but I've got scenery there. I think it's accurate. Should be a fun time. Gonna go ahead and set another 20-minute timer for the fuel tanks. Get that going.
Delta 20 Heavy Roger, if you'd like clear visual approach runway 8.
We are squawking with Charlie.
Center 7 Golf Papa, proceed direct Kremling VOR, resume on navigation.
Just thunking along here. Alright, swapping on over to tower. Aspen Tower, Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, pulling up at Alpha 9 for 3-3 departure. Barely legal there. Love it. Strobe landing.
Bonanza 401, Tango Sierra, Aspen Tower, wind 080 at 5, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, left, left crosswind departure approved.
Left crosswind departure, clear for takeoff, 33401, Tango Sierra. Full rich, nobody over there. There should never be anybody over there, really. Nobody over there. Let's get to the end of the runway. Let's get the fullest full-length takeoff available. Let's get ready to get some altitude. Alright. 3-3 identified. Full brakes. Okay, full prop, full rich. Mixture coming up. Crosswind correction set. Brakes released. Here we go. Airspeed's alive. Rotates. And positive rate. Here comes up. Get to just past the threshold of the runway here, and then we'll make a left-hand turn for a left crosswind departure. Now we're going to stay relatively slow, but giving ourselves a good rate of climb out of here. Alright, so after this little peak here, go ahead and start turning our crosswind turn. That works.
November 72 Golf, Seattle Center, I got.
Alright.
70 Golf, radar contact 40 miles south of North Bend. Delta 20 heavy radar contact lost.
Really trying to get as much performance as we can out of this bird. So far, so good though. It's fairly impressive. Alright, so we're going to fly sort of along this ridge line below us. Get as much altitude as we can and head on over south. So far, so good. Makes me nervous up here, though. Really not a lot of escape routes. There's this town below us. There's some flat areas there. There's a little bit off to our right. There's a couple larger highways. But not a whole lot, especially as we start turning south here. The terrain gets pretty gnarly, pretty fast. It's beautiful, though. Alright, so we're basically going to go just to the right of this peak here in this little lower sort of a valley section. And we should be smooth sailing after that. Currently just coming up on 11,000 feet, looking for 12.5, maybe 14.5. Alright. Everything's looking good off to my right. Train clearance looks acceptable. Still doing 80 knots, about 750 feet per minute. Which is not too bad at this altitude. So we're just going to follow this valley, maintaining our climb so that we can get away from this terrain as much as possible.
Victor 202 contact approach 123.85.
I'm hearing a new sound.
Victor 202 Denver for traffic.
Not sure what that sound is. It just went away. Huh. It's only a little nerve-wracking. There's terrain everywhere. But once we're clear of this ridge, we should be pretty good to go. Piece of cake. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn a little bit more on course here.
Big Air 202, turn left heading 080, vector to final. 7 to Golf, standby. That's 7 Golf, unable 7,000 due to minimum IFR altitudes in that area. They're not the most accurate, but I'm going to need to have you at least 1-2,000 due to that. That's fine, yeah. Just come in main 1-2,000 also, that is in your final. Victor 202, just gonna maintain 8,000. Since you're in 7 Golf, Alpha contact Denver Center 120.47.
Busted 14.5. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, looks like our autopilot doesn't want to work.
November 737 Golf, Papa Denver Center, Roger. Victor 202, 9 miles from Diamond, turn left heading 020, maintain 8,000 and full established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 35 left approach.
There we go. Okay. And of course, there we go into cloud cover. Stay below the clouds, please. Thank you.
Potential aircraft hazardous weather information. Conduct to submit 1 western, resolved out until 0155 for Utah, concerning a developing line of thunderstorms. Additionally, 33 Central, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, line of thunderstorms. 32 Central for Texas, New Mexico, area of thunderstorms. And center weather advisory for Salt Lake 109er is outbound until 0105 concerning an area of thunderstorms.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn us to the right here.
For Denver is outbound until 0100.
A little bit closer to on course and also towards some lower terrain.
Further information is available from HiWatts or flight crews.
That way we don't even have to think about these clouds that are up here. Go a little further here. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Only slightly nerve-wracking here.
0202, contact Denver Tower 133.3.
Denver Tower, Brickyard 202, is that less than 5 left?
Brickyard 202, Denver Tower, wind 350 at 18, gust 24, runway 35 left, cleared away.
135 left from Brickyard 202.
Alright, so far so good here. Alright, after this ridge up ahead, we should be able to get a little bit lower, which should be nice.
City ground, flying set 457. We're looking for taxi IFR. We're near the hangars at near the corner of Foxtrot and Golf.
Flying center board 57, Salt Lake City ground, runway 34 right, and taxi via hotel.
34 right, yeah, hotel. Looks like we'll actually have to jump onto Golf Foxtrot to get onto hotel. Would that be okay, flying center 457?
Yeah, I see that. That's fine. Taxi via Golf, Foxtrot, and hotel.
Golf Foxtrot, hotel, flying center 457.
Eclipse 73 Golf, okay. IFR cancellation received. Maintain a VFR. 73 Golf, affirmative.
Brickyard 202,
Victor 202, Roger. Mike northbound, contact ground 127.5.
Join Mike northbound and ground 127.5, Brickyard 202. Denver Ground Brickyard 02 is joining Mike, and anywhere up here at the terminal side.
Brickyard 202, Denver Ground, roger, I'm sorry, taking your gate.
Alright, it should be about
Any terminal here is fine
15
for us.
minutes out.
Brickyard
Just gonna
202,
start thinking
okay,
about our approach
taking
here.
Mike and Alpha Sierra.
Mike and Alpha Sierra, Brickyard 202.
Super, we're looking good here. So we'll come in just northwest of Telluride. Then we'll come in for a left-hand pattern. And we'll enter a downwind for 27. Should be great. Definitely hope I still have ortho all the way out there though. That'd be disappointing if it turns out I don't, but I'm pretty sure I do. Alright, so 15 minutes in there. Slowing down a little bit. Let's go ahead and keep the power back up. There we go. So we should be all set terrain-wise. So we've got cones of EOR out there. We're gonna come in way to the east of that though, so I don't think that'll be on our radar. No, I'll just fly straight direct to KTEX. Go ahead and put that in here. Just in case the weather gets crap. Go ahead and load that in. Doing that. There you go. Lovely, lovely.
Centurion 7 Golf Operator, descend at pilot discretion, maintain 13,000. Descend Golf Op, advise when you have steam nose springs weather, when able to approach reflex. Centurion 7 Golf Papa, roger. After Tilly cleared RNAV GPS Echo approach.
Alright, cross this ridge line. Double check on our weather here at Telluride. (240) 7 to 14 knots, visibility 10, overcast 9,000, temperature 12, dew point -2, altimeter 3030. So that cloud deck could be an issue. Get our altimeter set here. So we can go ahead and start turning a little bit to the right here, get ourselves pushed out to the west. As we're doing that, we can drop ourselves down. CTAF is 23.0. Go ahead and listen to guard frequency on 121.5 so we know what's going on. This heading should work for us for now. Zoom in on this, get rid of that.
Flying Center 457, Salt Lake City Tower, wind 2708, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. November 72 Golf, no traffic observed between you and destination airport. Radar service terminated, block and maintain VFR, frequency change approved, have a good day. November 7 Golf, Papa, no traffic observed between you and the Steamboat Springs Airport, report cancellation of IFR in the air or on the ground, change to advisory frequency approved. Smooth Go Papa Red, dry park cancellation received. Lock and maintain a VFR. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Alright, so we're just going to follow this valley through here, wind up about 8 miles west of the field, and then come in on an extended downwind, left downwind for 2-5. Should be able to maintain this low altitude too, which will be really good for clouds. Staying under them. There's where we go from ortho to stock. Exactly.
Flying Center 457, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Swap tanks. Alright, we'll go ahead and talk to CTAP. Telluride traffic, you've got a Bonanza, green and white over Placerville, approximately 8 miles west of the field. We're going to enter an extended downwind, runway 25, full stop, Telluride. We're basically right at pattern altitude too, so we'll just kind of hang out here. Go ahead and take off the autopilot here. Flying the rest of the way by hand. Man, I'm so bummed that the ortho doesn't go all the way over here. Just skirting the edge of the last tile. Oh well, we'll just look this way the whole time. Alright, there's the field there. So we'll just enter into our left downwind. Give them a call once we're there. And they're, I don't see them, so for whatever reason I can't see the drones today. I'll have to double check our settings here. I was able to see other player traffic though, so it's interesting. Telluride traffic, green and white Bonanza entering a left downwind runway 25, Telluride. We're about 500 feet high from where we want to be. Alright, gonna go full prop here, full ridge. Take my power down a little bit. Gonna go ahead and start putting our flaps in. Flaps 1 and flaps 2. This is pretty intense. Just gonna continue our turn here, tighten it up. Off to the right here. Let's go ahead and fix that now. Recenter up our view. There we go. Wind feels not so great. A little gusty maybe. Alright, not bad. Flaps coming up here. Alright, so I came in on the wrong end here, so I should just do a back taxi. Flip ourselves around. Telluride traffic, green and white Bonanza, back taxiing, runway 25 into the terminal. Nice. Yeah, so typically you'd come in runway 9, but what was the tailwind there? Yeah, it was like a 10 knot tailwind. Didn't feel like doing that. Not in this train. Maybe next time, but not my first time in. Anyways, overall that went pretty well. Minus some technical issues at the start and in the middle, but those happened. Alright, Landing lights come off, strip lights come off. Let's find a place to park here. Yeah, we'll just pretend like we're gonna turn ourselves around later. Perfect. Okay, parking brake set. Avionics come off. Nav lights come off. Heat comes off. Confirm flaps are up. They are. And magneto's off. And fuel off. Everything down. Cool. Beacon off. And battery off. Alright, that was a fun evening of flying in Colorado. A lot of cool approaches there. See y'all.